What's up guys, welcome to Mac Draws, the series where I teach you how to draw video game characters you suggest in the comment section below. So, today we're going to be drawing Mudkip to continue our little Pokemon saga, so let's just jump right into that. So to start off with Mudkip, you're going to want to draw some really basic figures. He's a pretty simple character. You're going to start off with an oval, but it's kind of weighted at the bottom, so it's not completely symmetric, kind of. As you can see, it's a little rounded, and then it has most of it's like weighted at the bottom. You're gonna want to draw that. And once you've drawn that, you can continue. You're gonna use that as a head, just in case. Then you can continue to draw his body. His body is more or less the same size, or maybe even smaller than his head. And basically, what we're gonna do with Mudkip is his basic structure, which we're gonna be drawing right now. We're not really going to change it to add detail. We're just going to add a whole bunch of stuff on top of it, which kind of makes this character a little simpler to draw than most characters like Lucario, which you can go and watch and re-watch if you want to learn how to draw Lucario. And his legs and arms are going to be more or less like Pikachu's arms, which are short and stubby. No, not short and stubby, sorry. They're short and chubby. That's what they are. Alright, so once you got that drawn, you can draw the back fin, tail. It resembles like a fish's tail. Mudkip is supposed to be like a dweller of the muddy waters kind of guy, you know? So you can just draw those guidelines right there, the vertical and horizontal. And start off with the eyes. They're like Kirby's eyes if you're not familiar with Kirby. I'm just gonna say they're just ovals, black, completely black, like Pikachu's eyes, which is completely black. So we use the shine, that little white shine, as a pupil, kind of. It guides us to where he's looking at. So based on what you want him to look at is where you're going to place those shiny circles inside the eyes. And he has these little things coming out of his cheeks. I don't know what they are, and from there his smile comes out. So you're going to draw there, and once you're done with that, you can draw the tongue, which covers a lot of space inside his mouth, and then you can draw his dorsal fin kind of on top of his head. It's kind of like a mohawk, but really long. Very aquatic mohawk. Alright, so now we're going to get onto those spiky, cheeky things I was talking about earlier. They're basically 3 triangles or 3 spikes coming out. Try not to make them too spiky, or don't make the lines too vertical, because it's not gonna make it look nice. Because Mudkip is that kind of character which is cute. Most characters that are cute, the lines aren't really rigid, they're pretty well rounded. So make sure that those triangles are rounded instead of, you know, sharp and straight. Alright, so once you're done with that, you basically have your Mudkip, so you can just add in some additional features, you know, fine tuning, like the scales on, not really scales, but you know, the dorsal fin. You can draw his belly, skin. You can go on to draw his toes. He has 3 toes on each leg, or each foot. So you can just go ahead and draw them. They're short, thick toes. Once you're done with the toes, you can go on to the tail, now add the little lines, and just darken out some lines that you want to keep right now, because you don't want to get confused when you're inking it, which will be the next step into drawing our Mudkip, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just darkening the areas, getting ready to ink it. Alright, so now I'm going to ink it. I'm going to use a 0.1 pen in size inking pen. I don't really want to use a thick one this time, because I did a little practice drawing and I felt like it kind of ruined it. So yeah, just be careful. Take your time when you're tracing your drawing. Whoops, kind of ran out of words there. And it doesn't even have to be like an inking pen. It could be a Sharpie pen or just a regular pen. if you want to ink it. I mean, you don't even have to ink it, which is fine. But I want to show you guys a coloring tutorial too, so I'm gonna ink it. Remember not to be too sloppy when you're inking, as there's no undo button and you can't undo your mistakes. So just be careful with what you do and take your time, be careful. Okay. So once you're done with that, remember to wait a little while for the ink to dry out, and then you can just start on and erase the pencil lines that you made. Now it looks nice and clean, but it's not done yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this light blue to add like this effect, as if like the light was reflecting off of your skin. Since Mudkip is, you know, he's in the water most of the time. He is a water type Pokemon after all, so he has to have that nice shine in his skin. And then I'm just gonna use this as his regular skin color. As you can see, I'm leaving a little bit of that blue, light blue outside the perimeter, so it leaves that nice sleek effect, as if it was shiny and smooth. Alright, now I'm going to use a darker blue to, you know, add some more shadow to it. And once I'm done with this dark blue, you're going to notice that I'm going to come back to the regular blue I was using for the skin tone. And I'm going to try and merge the dark blue with the blue. And how do you do that? Well, with Copic markers, you just get the lighter color and just like dab it over the part where the light and dark meet, and that's gonna make the alcohol from both markers kind of merge, as you can see right there. It also adds like a tritone shade, and it looks really nice. Once you're done with that, I'm gonna use the black now, my special black, to fill in the eyes. The reason I didn't do it before is because I felt like the black was gonna run to the blue if I did it before. So yeah. And now you're gonna use, try not to use the same light blue as you use for the reflecting thing. Mine is slightly different, but I don't have much colors, so I'm kind of limited. But for the dorsal fin, it also has kind of a grayish color to it. It's like a blue-gray, but I didn't have a light version of that color. I had a darker version, so I just used that light blue. And for the shadow, I used the cool gray, which is kind of a bluish gray. Same thing goes for the tail. I'm also doing that reflection of the light with the tail, except I'm just leaving that top part white, as you can see right there. And now once you're done with that, I'm going to do the same thing with the cheeks. I'm using this peachy color, and then I'm just gonna go over it with the regular orange. Gives it a nice effect. Alright, so I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If this helped you, remember to like, comment, rate, and just remember to leave suggestions on what I should draw next time in the comment section below. If you want to get updated for when I post future videos, remember to subscribe, and see you guys next time.